biggest music nerd moment in history of...
Hey, this is a warning. And you reached Phil's...
Hey guys, it's philzero here. Another day, another video to prepare me for the Warning concert. And to everyone who suggested other bands, I see you and I have them on my list. But for now, I'm in concert preparation mode. Cause I've only got like 10 weeks-ish left, so I want to learn as much as the Warning's music as possible before I see them live. So today I'm checking out Hell You Call a Dream. And right away, I already like the title. That's a good title. Cause you can already kind of guess what the song's gonna be about. Maybe a relationship or a situation or a life that might be someone else's dream, but it's not your dream. It's your hell. Also, some of you have thrown it out there that you're predicting that this will be my favorite Warning song. Let's see if you're right. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay.
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage. Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say.
Nice.
It's an normal to love what we hate, treating me out just the same. I'm in too deep, give me something to believe.
Hal looks so happy.
And it's how you call a dream.
Wow, I love this already. Should we go section by section? Do you guys like this new format I've been doing, where I listen to a whole part and then I break it down piece by piece? I think a few videos ago I just started doing it this way organically, and I think it feels a bit smoother. So, right away, the first thing I noticed, I'm getting really strong hints of 3 Days Grace. So I remember when I was cutting vocals for a job once, and I was just hanging out in the studio and the session guitarist was recording. He was doing a take and then the producer was like, you know what, play it again, but make it more 3 Days Grace-ish. And I just thought that was so funny how immediately everyone knew what that meant. So for example, if you gave 4 chords to an alt metal band, most of them would probably do something like this. But 3 Days Grace, they do something like... Their compositions were always full of like these bouncy cadences, and that was like a very distinct thing to them. And I definitely hear that in this Warning song. Hang on, let's have a listen. You see what I mean? I wonder if the Warning Girls drew inspiration from them. Hey Warning Army, do the Warning Girls rock with 3 Days Grace? This is my favorite part of doing these videos. You guys know everything about them and it's so fun interacting with you guys, and I get to learn more about the band. Like, I obviously don't know that much about the girls. I mean, my entire journey of getting into this band is right here on my channel. Okay, back to the song.
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage. Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say. It's an normal to love what we hate, treating me out just the same. I'm in too deep, give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time.
So DANY's voice sounds really friggin' awesome here. So she's adding like this grit and rasp to her voice, but she's doing it in like a really smart way. Like it may sound kind of chaotic, but there's a trick she's doing which makes it more like controlled chaos.
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage. Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say. It's an normal to love what we hate, treating me out just the same. I'm in too deep, give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream.
So if you listen closely, she adds the crunch on a few words, and then she pulls back, then she adds it again, then she pulls back, adds it, pulls back. So this kind of technique still kind of creates that like crunchy, intense vocal effect, but she doesn't have to overwork her voice or like risk wearing it out too much. Let's listen again.
Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say.
You hear that? Running out of things to say. That's obviously a little exaggerated, but you can hear how she pulls back at the end of the line. And then she sings clean for the rest of the pre-chorus, but then she does it again in the chorus.
Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say. It's an normal to love what we hate, treating me out just the same. I'm in too deep,
here.
give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time, the chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream.
You hear that? So she pulls back at the end of the gritty lines. Like, yeah, she's pushing it a bit too much and she's missing some notes, but like, who cares? It still sounds good. Because when you're mostly a clean singer like DANY is, you have like a muscle memory of where certain notes should feel. But when you compress your vocal cords for that crunchy sound, your muscle memory gets like thrown off because you don't normally sing with like that much compression. And for a lot of the metal singers who sing with that gritty voice for the entire concert, they have the opposite problem. And when they switch to singing clean, that's when they'll get pitchy because their muscle memory is like so tuned to default to singing gritty. But regardless, I would way rather listen to that than a singer who sang everything bang on, but they've dropped the energy by like 80%. I'm sure you guys can think of a few artists who do that. I'm not gonna mention any.
I'm in too deep, give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time, the chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering just for the
Okay.
thrill? I'm in too deep, give me something to believe.
Okay. Wow, okay. This is gonna be the biggest music nerd moment in history of music nerd moments. But in the second pre-chorus, she added one little thing. And I love when this stuff happens. So let's see if you can notice anything different in the second pre-chorus. Obviously not the lyrics, but let's have a listen.
The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering?
She added one syllable. Ready enough for the kill if... I love this. Actually, hang on. Let me fact check before I sound like an idiot.
But I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say. It's an enormous
See, she doesn't do it in the first one. She only does it in the second pre-chorus.
verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will?
She even points it out with her hand. So I love this because I know exactly what happened when they were writing the song. So when you're writing a song and you're trying to like fit lyrics into a certain rhythm, sometimes you don't have enough syllables or sometimes you have too many. So in those cases, the writer would usually like change the lyrics just to make it fit. But sometimes, like once in a blue moon, something like magical happens when the composition is like just right, where it allows you to add like a word or two without it making the whole cadence feel too weird or like forced. And you can't always do this to like any song. It sounds kind of weird, but like the song has to kind of allow you to do it. And I know DANY saw the opportunity and she took it. Did DANY write the lyrics? And I love this stuff. Like it's so much cooler than just changing the lyrics just to make it fit. I appreciate stuff like this. Like it's very subtle and I think a lot of people might not even notice and like that's fine, but it's like a little extra sprinkle for the nerds like us.
My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering just for the thrill? I'm in too deep. Give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark.
Okay.
I've been underwater right from the start.
Whoa.
Rope is wearing thin, can't take it anymore.
Whoa.
And that's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The
Okay,
chaos
DANY.
drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I wanna become what I feel. And that's how you call a dream. How you call a dream. Colliding every time. Like an animal. And it's how you call a dream.
Oh. You can't just do that. You have to warn us. How do they keep doing this? Oh my god. I'm gonna need a sec. My thoughts are loading. So that was the best DANY flex I've ever seen. Holy sh*. I didn't want to pause during that whole section, but I want to hear this again. Oh, I guess I need these.
And it's how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start. Rope is wearing thin, can't take it anymore.
Oh.
And that's how you
So I don't know if you noticed, but those big notes aren't just big notes. She has little vocal riffs in there.
Colliding every time. That chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I wanna be just what I feel.
You hear that? I don't wanna be. So there's actually 3 notes in there. So a vocal riff or a vocal run is when you hit these really fast connected notes.
Maybe I wanna be just what I feel. How you call a dream? Colliding every time.
And again, there.
How you call a dream? Colliding every time.
Colliding every time. So it's another 3-note riff there.
How you call a dream? Colliding every time. Like an animal. And it's how you call a dream.
Wow. Okay, so I can see why you guys predicted that this might be my favorite Warning song. Is it? I mean, it's definitely a contender. Like, how can it not be? But how can you choose? Like, they're all so good. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet. I haven't even listened to all their songs yet, and I feel like I have to do that before I can pick a favorite. Maybe after the concert, I could do like a top 3, maybe. Or not. I don't know yet. But what I can say, though, is that DANY's big vocal moment here... That was just f***ing unreal. This is off their new album, right? Because I can hear how this song and More and Automatic Sun definitely sound more commercial, but like that's not necessarily a bad thing because they're still doing like plenty of their signature Warning things. Like as long as they're still being true to themselves and they're writing the songs they want to write and they're playing the songs how they want to play it, like I'm happy for them. How can you not be? So if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing. It really does help me out.
Hey, this is a warning, and you reached Phil's phone.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Keep rocking.
Well, you heard the girls. Leave a message down below, I guess. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video! Ha ha! What's that spot? This spot right... Where am I? Here. I have to clean my camera.